What is going on, guys? Check out this DeWALT pressure washer. Now this one I found it on the curb. This one then we're gonna throw it away, find it on the trash. So let's see what's wrong with it. I mean, it has a Honda engine, VX200. It's either that it doesn't start or we don't have pressure. I fixed one the other day and I replaced the pump and the engine was good. So, but I don't know what's wrong with this one. So let's go ahead and try to fire up the engine and let's go from there. So now we know that it doesn't start. The next thing will be checking if we have spark. And to see if we have a spark, we're gonna be using one of these. We're gonna disconnect the wire and we're gonna connect the wire here to this end, and then we're gonna connect this end to the spark plug. Okay, so as you can see, we had spark. So the next step will be either we have old fuel or the carburetor is clogged up. So we're gonna dump the fuel and we're gonna clean the carburetor, and hopefully we can take care of the problem. So to dump the fuel, I think I'm just gonna disconnect this hose here. That way all the fuel can come out. Also, I'm gonna remove this 10mm bolt nut from here. That way I can remove the carburetor. But you have to be careful with all of the springs and rods that is holding the carburetor. There's another 10mm bolts on top. Now in the back there's a hose. We're gonna remove that, and so we can remove this piece of plastic right here. I'm gonna remove the fuel tank. We have one bolt here, and then we have 2 nuts on this side. Okay guys, so you don't have to remove the tank. So I thought that I had to remove the tank so I can remove from here, but you can just pull this rod up and then remove this hook, and then you should be able to remove your carburetor. Check how bad the gas is. This is very old gas. Alright, well, to be honest, I don't know if it's doing work because it was very dirty. The gas, when it becomes very old, it becomes crystallized, and it's very hard to take off. So I'm gonna put it back together, and hopefully it works. If not, I'm gonna have to get a new one. Okay guys, so I put everything back. I put a little bit of gas just to make sure, and let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, so apparently it did not work, so I'm gonna have to get another one because that one was very dirty. I can see that he's trying to work with the starting fluid, but not on its own. So I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just gonna get another one. So I'm gonna get it and I put it back, and let's see how it works. Okay guys, so I ordered the carburetor and I got a few more things. It was on a kit, so let's see what we have on this kit. Probably we have more things that we need, but that's okay. All we need is the carburetor, and I'll show you what else we have. All right guys, so we have a new fuel hose. We have these pieces, and to be honest, I don't know where it goes. We have the spark plug. And to be honest, I didn't check the one that we have on the engine, so it's not a bad idea to replace it. We have some hardware. We have the on and off switch. We have the air filter. We have, looks like a fuel filter. I think goes on the, I'll show you where it goes in a minute. We also have this thing. I don't know what this is, to be honest. And I believe this one goes in here. I don't know if this is a replacement or we have to take it off and install it before we do anything. And also we have some gaskets. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and replace it, and hopefully we can have it running. To be honest, it's not that bad, and it's NGK, so I think I'm gonna do the new one just to try, but I think I'm gonna keep this one. Socket is 13/16. Gonna put some more gas. Alright guys, so the problem was in the carburetor. The only thing I replaced, it was the carburetor. I was gonna replace one gasket, but it wasn't the same, so I guess they use it for different engines, different models. Oh, and the spark plug. But I think I'm gonna keep the other one because the other one is a better brand than this one. But anyway, so next step will be hook it up to the water, and let's see if we have pressure. Okay, well, we have something there that we gotta fix. Okay, so I kept the spark plug and the air filter, the original one. I think it's a better brand than the one that I have. But I'm gonna save the spark plug and all the other parts that I have here for later. So now I'm gonna turn on the water. Now this, that's for the, I guess that you can hook it up to the soap, but there's gotta be a way to stop that water from coming out. But for now, we're just gonna test it. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna work without the tip. I forgot where I put the, I had some, but I don't know where it is. I'm gonna try it anyway, but I don't think it's gonna have any pressure, but let's try it. Okay guys, so I found the nozzles. This nozzle came with the previous pump. I think I make a video, I can't remember, I have to look it up. But the pump that I bought for the other DeWALT pump, it came with this nozzle. So let's go ahead and try them. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put them here. Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna end the video right here. Although in the other one I didn't have any water coming from the nozzle. This one does, but I don't have any pressure. And I figure I stopped the water coming from here. Now in here there's a steel ball and a spring. I lost the spring, but I kept the ball. So that ball is the one that keeps the water coming from there. So I think it was in the opposite, because it was the spring and then steel ball was at the bottom. So I think it's the steel ball and then the spring, that way that the water doesn't come out. But again, like I said, I'm gonna start the video right here. I think it's the pump, so I'm gonna order another pump and I'm gonna try it. But if you want to see that, I'm gonna leave the video right here, so you can see how I did it on the other one. But we got the motor working, so that's a good thing, you know, because it's a Honda, so it's a good motor. But anyway guys, there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.